guys, welcome to welcome to Nong's channel.
Take over, honey. Take over. Okay, so let's go. Hi everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It's me again. We're here with another video, and I do have another guest. I have a guest, a good friend of mine, Merve. Sinanoğlu. I said it right, yeah? Your surname?
Yeah, Sinanoğlu.
Sinanoğlu. With the yumuşak G.
Yumuşak G.
You know what I
Soft
mean?
G, you know?
So yes, guys, I have Merve here joining us today with my sit down with Nongs and chit chat and talk about things, So yeah, introduce yourself. Who are you? What are you?
Yeah. My name is Merve.
Mm-hmm.
To the camera.
Yeah. Camera.
And yeah, I live in Istanbul, 29 years old, even though I don't look. So, well, I have been friends with Nongs, so
For some time now.
for quite some time.
When did we meet? 2017?
17, probably.
18,
Yeah,
19, 20, almost 4 years, friend.
sure.
That's
a very
long
lot.
time. That's a very long time.
That's okay. We can now finish our.
And that's it. Let's go.
Now it's so professional. We're just gonna go.
Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you taking your time to be here.
Yeah, my pleasure.
She came all the way, guys. All the way.
All the
Very,
way.
very far along
Okay,
the lines.
For those who don't know Istanbul, it's 20 million people.
No, I think it's 30. It's not 20.
It's 20. I think
It's 20. No,
20,
stop
yeah.
it. Please check.
Are you
Google
sure?
it.
No.
It's 30.
Is it? No, it's 20 million.
Anyway, we'll check, guys.
We'll check.
But Istanbul
We're
is
not
crowded.
sure. It's crowded.
Istanbul
It's
is crowded.
It's big. It's
Beautiful.
It's in 2 continents.
2 continents. I think that's the most fascinating thing about
Yeah.
Istanbul is
I
the fact that it's divided into Asia and Europe. And people always come to see that because you can legit cross the bridge from Asia to Europe and Europe to Asia. And you can tell the difference between people that live on the Asian side and people that actually live on the European side. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And the lifestyle is also different.
The lifestyle is different. Like people in the European side are definitely more on the fast lane.
Yeah,
And people in the
definitely.
Asian side are definitely more chilled, relaxed, chai chilim. The other one, the people on the European side are like, kanka kluba gidelim, So they're more on the fast lane, but Asian side, it's more quiet, peaceful, and relaxed. Yeah.
Definitely.
Would you consider living in the Asian side?
Well, before in European side, but
Yeah.
now I think I'm getting old, guys.
She likes saying that she's getting old. I don't even understand. Which old are you getting, honey?
Well, I think I want to settle now. I want to, monotone life.
Boring.
Yeah, boring. I had enough. Let's put it in that way. I had enough.
You ready to settle?
Kind of, yeah. I think so.
With
yeah.
the right
After my travel plans, definitely I'm gonna settle in Asia.
Travel first, guys. Travel before you settle.
Yeah.
Oh, that actually did rhyme. It rhymes. Anyway, back to you.
Before settle.
Travel before you settle. Anyway, before we go on and on and on, I want to ask you about your studying background. Like, I know that you were a student not too long ago. You did your bachelor degree, you did your master's, and how was that also? And what did you study?
Well, I studied English language and literature.
Boo, 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 boo.
Well,
And how was that?
I love my department. But before that, I was studying management information and systems. I hated it, guys.
Pretty girls with brains, we're all about that.
My artistic side, I think, heavier than
Then your more
Like-
linguistal
Yeah.
skill, whatever side, whereas you are
Well,
based on
I choose
language.
the literature side, yeah, I think, because like studying business is not my thing, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do business, but not study business. Like there is a difference.
But you love literature.
I love literature. I love reading books.
Yeah.
Reading poetries.
We had sleepless nights with her master's degree.
Wow,
We were busy
yes.
there, we were biting our tongues, the English, working overtime.
Yeah.
Good, but I'm glad you
and
made
after
it.
I graduated, I took a gap year in 2017.
And how was that? Why did you feel like you needed to take a gap year?
Well, I didn't know if I want to work straightforward after the graduation, and I just wanted to like I wanted to do my masters. I wanted to travel, and then like I just didn't know what to do, right? So I was like, okay, let's take a gap year. So like you should just decide what you can choose for your future, you know.
I think I didn't take a gap year because I was scared of not knowing what to do. And I feel like maybe gap years are a thing. Boys and girls, I can say that. Boys and girls, guys, I'm a teacher. I don't even know why I'm saying boys and girls. I say boys and girls to my students all the time. But I feel like it's very important, not important per se, but if you feel like you don't know what you want to do,
definitely.
especially after university or even before, it's okay to take a gap year because you're just trying to figure yourself out rather than...
the last year at the university is so stressful, you know. I'm going to graduate, so what's going to happen next? You're already dealing with the finals, the projects, everything, you know. And then like gap year is the best thing that I did.
Can gap years only be before university, or can you also take a gap year after university?
Well, before university, I'm not okay.
All right, so we were talking about taking gap years. Sorry about that, guys. And apparently, I mean, I wouldn't say apparently, but it's really good just to reflect on what you want, sit down with yourself, decide. It's okay not to know for a whole couple of months to a year. That's why it's called a gap year. So it's all right. And I know that you went to do your master's in Spain. How was that?
Well, I always wanted to learn and speak Spanish.
Yeah.
I think it sounds so melodic, you know.
La Casa de Papel.
Well, then I was like looking for the universities where can I do my masters, because most of the departments are in Spanish in Spain.
Yeah.
So I have no Spanish back then.
And how was that? Just going into a foreign country?
Well, it was, I don't know. I was just so excited. Yeah, I never thought any like negative thing, like anything.
You didn't think too much into it. You just
I was just like, I want to go there, and then like some of my friends helped me out, and then I looked for an apartment, flatmates, and I was there. The next thing I was there, I was just preparing myself.
You loved every second of it, I'm hoping.
Well, first couple of months was just. It wasn't just like I expected, right? Because I wasn't speaking Spanish, right? So it was like I could count until 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4, no 5, no 5. I don't know 5. And my street, like I am going to explain the taxi driver. I'm telling him the address. I was like, Kale, whatever, like 5. And then this guy doesn't know what 5 is. They don't know English either, guys. Like, so we had like no communication.
Girl, I know. I live in Turkey. And listen, you have to learn the language to get around. So now you know the struggle.
It was the same thing, right? Like, so I had foreigner friends in Turkey before. So they were always telling me, nobody speaks English. This is this, da.
Aynen öyle. Bak işte biliyorsun şimdi. Now she knows.
And I was like, guys, I know, but like some people speak English.
Ne English where? Nerede? Sadece. Yeah, just in Istanbul. You were the very few people that I met. I'm just like, girl, how are you so fluent? Like, it's very rare to find somebody who's as fluent as you. But now you know the struggle, yeah? So you can relate to our struggle.
Somehow.
Because your people don't like to speak English.
I can relate 100%. And I was there. I couldn't communicate. And, you know, like, I'm a very social person.
Yeah.
So, like, I need to communicate with people. I need
that's
to
how you
learn.
learn.
Yeah.
That's how you learn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I had to learn this language. I have there is no other
I had
way.
the same thing too. When I got here, I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna allow the frustration of not knowing the language get to me. So I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna learn. That's exactly it. I went out there, university. I had Turkish friends all the way, and I'm just like, guys, let's do this. They even say ben sokakta öğrendim Türkçe. Sokakta öğrendim. That's the best way you can learn the language from the streets. From the streets. So yeah, man.
To the slang.
I swear. Okay, let's go to the next question. I know that you also traveled to Africa.
Yeah, I did.
I told you travel before you settle. So you traveled to Africa. Tell me, where did you go and how was it for you?
Well, I've been traveling on my own since 2010.
Lovely.
Yeah. Well, more than 10 years, hey?
I mean,
Guys. In 2015, I traveled to Cape Town.
Boom, 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 boom.
SA vibes here.
And how was South Africa?
Well, I'm in love with it.
Yeah.
And the next year I went to this.
She's coming back again, guys.
Well, hopefully again.
Yeah.
I'm in love with Cape Town. I mean, the atmosphere, the people, you know, it's so colorful there.
Yeah.
Like, no wonder it's a rainbow nation.
Yeah. We have I always tell people that some people are always like, oh, but you know how in Turkey, when you're different or foreigners, sometimes they look at you strange. I used to live in a smaller city, whereas people would touch my skin color or ask me can I touch your hair with my braids?
Well,
I'm like,
that's
come on,
everywhere,
Taser, you can touch my hair. But and they would ask questions like, oh, is there water in Africa?
The most strange thing that happened to my friend, it was, can I smell you?
Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Can I smell you?
I mean, that's
I've
so
had
bad.
questions like, why is my palm lighter than my and I'm like,
even by
I don't know, ask God.
that's super strange because everybody has the same
No, you guys don't though. You guys are
I do. I mean,
the pigmentation is not the same.
I mean,
you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, I've never thought about that actually. Let me go and ask God. I don't know, you know. But that's what I used to get mad at first, but now it's just a matter of educating
people. I was so
people.
embarrassed, you know. I was like, how can you ask that question?
Yeah, no, not at all. I used to get mad too, but I'm just like, sometimes it's just a lack of knowledge, or so just educate the person instead of being upset, you know.
But to be honest, a few years back, we didn't have many black people in Turkey.
Absolutely.
We only saw them on TV. I mean, when I was little, we were watching. We knew Will Smith.
Beyonce, Oprah,
yeah, I mean, we knew them, but we never interacting, talking, in person. We have never. And then when people come around, start to live here, start to study here, it was so strange at the beginning.
Yeah. But I think with you, from the time I met you, a lot of people definitely get scared to actually approach another different race or another foreign in terms of, can I be your friend? But I remember meeting you, you were not scared. What gives you that confidence to just be on listen, you're cool, I like you, let's be friends. Well, what gives you that confidence?
Well, I think I think every Turkish parent has the same thing. Whenever their child learn another language, they force them, go talk to the tourists, go talk to the that's a good thing. And then I was being forced by my parents, but and then I also wanted to learn more. So guys, I know if I don't want to praise myself, but I'm a super friendly person.
Absolutely.
So I just want to I want to know. I want to ask people things. Sometimes I don't know my limits.
So you just go in there.
Exactly, but many people appreciated that.
Yeah,
so
that's true, because it shows that you're interested.
And the thing is, I was never rude. I wasn't asking strange questions can I touch your hair?
Exactly. Oh my gosh, that question. Oh my gosh, don't touch my hair. No, you cannot. And I've never been able to say no. So I'm just like, Okay, tamam hadi al.
Yeah.
Senin olsun. You know?
Then I started traveling. Then it was so cool. Like I was meeting a lot of friends.
Where have you been aside from South Africa?
In Africa, Tanzania.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I was there a few months ago. Where else?
And Zanzibar. I'm in love with Zanzibar.
Oh, Zanzibar is beautiful. TZ, beautiful. Friend, we have to go back again there together, hopefully. Yeah?
For sure. My friends is getting married there.
Oh,
so
nice. So
we
you
have
might
a
be
wedding.
going back.
Maybe.
We have a wedding.
Maybe.
All right, awesome. Okay, so another thing I wanted to ask you is, let's talk about relationships just a little bit. So I know that...
Please, just a little.
Just a little bit. You know, when it comes to relationships, I mean, what's your intake on multiracial relationships, and considering the fact that we've all been in one, I guess. If you haven't, try yourself out. But yeah.
Somehow, yeah. Well, I'm not against, for sure.
Of course, absolutely.
And well, like, I don't know what to say, but like I find it like so cute because I have a lot of friends, married friends, like different races.
Yeah.
So, very close friend around. They live around here.
Okay.
One of them African, one of them Turkish,
And they make cute babies too.
a lot. Yeah, like that. Those cute babies, you know, like those light brown.
Yeah. And like, what do you like? I know that obviously we've been in multiracial relationships as a whole and stuff. So sometimes we have to consider the fact that even in all of that, in that situation, there's long distance that is to be considered. Yeah. How have you been able to deal with that, or tell me about it?
I am so like, I don't know, like for me, long distance is not doable. No.
It's hard, guys.
It's so hard. I mean, imagine, even though, like, let's say it's not long distance, you guys are in the same city, right? Through the phone, the communication is already sucks. Like,
but if communication sucks, then what's the use? Because I feel like communication over everything.
Communication over everything. So, like, you cannot have a healthy communication. So, like, then the rest.
Then just leave
like,
it. Sit down.
Yeah.
Go home and sleep.
I mean,
yeah.
It's not even like some sort of friendship, you know. Like you call each other, and after sometimes you lose the touch.
Yeah, that's true. So guys, long distance, it just depends on you. It could either work or no. Yeah, that's just it. So take it or leave it, guys. Anyway,
it's hot.
Last question on it's very hot in here. Yeah, the lights, everything. Maybe also cameraman is making us even hotter. Anyway, so what do you think about soulmates? Do you believe in soulmates?
I believe in soulmates. I believe in energy, like, and you know, like, and I think there is no only one soulmate though.
Somebody said that to me.
Really?
Well, why do you feel like that?
I mean, because it's some kind of connection, you know. So you cannot connect 100% with one person only. Like, okay, maybe you can connect with the other one, like maybe 98%, but it's somehow the same thing.
And there's almost 8 billion people in the world, so there's no way it's just one.
No, no, and I don't believe that like soulmates has to be like not perfect. Also, like soulmates don't have to be the partners. They can be the friends. They can be the like mates forever. Yes. So like I believe
you can find a soulmate even in a friend.
Exactly.
Okay, no, that's good. I get that. All right, no, I love that. Okay, so coming back to you now, what's your biggest fear? Like, what is one thing that you really, really like fear?
Well, I fear to be alone.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you serious?
Yeah.
Girl, I'm here for you. You don't have to be alone.
I'm gonna cry.
Please don't cry. Okay.
Well, I think that's my biggest fear. That's why I always communicate with people. Like, I always keep myself in crowds.
Yeah. No, that's true, because the other day she was like, girl, why are you answering my calls? Like, are we beefing? I'm like, no, girl, we're chickening maybe, because like, I don't have any beef with you. She's like,
no, I'm vegetarian. Thank you.
So yeah, no, she's that person, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so you just fear not being alone. Yeah. Nobody needs to be alone.
Well, I think, but I mean, I love my personal space.
We all do.
Sometimes I need my my own time with myself. Like, I don't want anybody around. Like, I think everybody needs that time, needs that space. But I mean, forever alone, no.
Not for her, guys. I mean, trust me, I know.
I cannot even live alone. How do you manage
she wouldn't survive.
Right?
That's actually a very, like, I don't know, not a common fear to have, but it makes sense. Nobody wants to be alone and end up alone.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's great, man, Merve. I love the honesty. I love that.
Thank
All
you.
right. So, I know that we've lost. This is definitely something deep and personal. Not a lot of my subscribers know. But we've both somehow lost somebody that we dearly love in our lives. What impact has it had on you, losing somebody that you really, really love? How has that changed your life, or how has that made you look at life now?
Well, I lost my grandmother. It's almost a year ago.
Yeah.
And I love my grandmother. For those who don't know, I was living with my grandmother, so it was like my mother, you know.
Yeah.
And she had cancer, so like she was in the hospital her last days.
Yeah.
And like when I lost her, it felt like something, like has been broken.
Yeah,
so I mean, it broke, and it's not like, like you cannot
be replaced.
Exactly.
Yeah, it can never be replaced.
You cannot fix it. Like, you cannot repair it.
Yeah.
So, like, first when I came back home, I was like, okay, it felt like she's still at the hospital.
She's still gonna come around and be like, girl, what do you want to eat?
She's gonna be okay, and she's gonna come back,
Yeah.
Well, for a while, I hold on to that thought.
Yeah.
Like, I knew she was gone, but somehow, like, I couldn't just believe.
And how have you found healing? Like, how has your healing process been?
Well, everybody dies.
Yeah.
I mean, the life goes on, so we have to move on with it.
Yeah, that's true.
And like, I just believe that she's in a better place, because she was suffering here with, like, cancer is really like terrible, guys. And and I know that she's in a better place.
No, I can
recently, Nongs, I thought, like, I was just laying on my bed, and I was like, I know that she's watching over me. Right?
Always.
Like, I was like, and I know, I believe, I hope she sees us, like, I hope she can see our successes.
And they definitely can. They definitely can. I mean, I have a similar story, because I also lost my mom in 2018, also through cancer. So that's also another thing that we sometimes speak about with Merve, and I always tell her that she's never alone. It is difficult losing somebody, especially if they were living in the same house with you. It feels like a part of you just is lost somewhere, but it's just finding healing. I always believe in the fact that you will not heal within a day or 2 weeks or 2 years. It takes time, you just need to allow yourself to feel, go through it, and then go on from there. But
you were supporting me a lot during the hospital days.
It's tough, yeah.
And that actually got us, like, really closer.
It really did. It really did. So, yeah, guys, we're not trying to be emotional, because but we definitely. I think we continue our lives knowing that they are no longer in pain, and they are definitely in a better place.
And whoever is suffering with cancer, and people around them needs to keep positivity.
Yes, support as
Support.
well. Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, Mommy, let's continue. So tell me, let's go to your childhood memory. Tell me about your best and worst childhood memory. Where you just like, oh my gosh, when I think about it, I want to just like throw up. But like when I think about it, like my blood boils.
I actually throw up at some point.
Okay, let's start with the bad, then we go to the good one.
Well, the bad one is actually not the worst.
Okay.
We went to this, what is it called? Luna Park? How do you say
Luna Park? It's a theme park where they play like roller coaster rides and everything.
Kamikaze thingy?
Yes, roller coaster rides.
Yeah, I hate those, right?
Do you? I love roller coasters. Are you serious? So we can never go to the Luna Park together.
I mean, we can, but after I take those, like whatever is it called, not roller coaster, but the kamikaze thing, like you know, like they turn like
like they all over the place.
No, not roller coaster. I don't know what is it. Okay, so like the swing, like and
you go back and then
it's 360.
Oh, okay.
I hate that, right? So like I like.
It makes you sick.
Me, my cousins, we were all there.
Yeah.
So we went, we took that thingy. So like then, after I came down, I was just like white, but like a piece of paper, like that, right? So then, I just puked everywhere.
You got sick, yeah.
And then
so that was like your worst one.
we went into the car. So like my cousins were also sick, but like they couldn't, so in the car, can you picture this thing?
Oh my gosh, and all of you
disgusting.
guys at the same time, hectic.
Disgusting.
Oh wow, so that was your worst one.
I kind of, but like apart from my injuries, like because I was a naughty girl.
Naughty. And tell me about the good one that you had, the best one maybe.
Well,
I know we probably have a few, but like one that you can obviously remember and all the time.
All the time. So I think I was like 5 or 6. And my father used to take me to Topkapı Palace to see around, to see the history and everything. So in summer, I was just getting bored with my shoes. In the garden, I was just like removing my shoes and walking barefoot.
Yeah.
I just love that memory.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
I think most of our good memories, they have our mothers, fathers somewhere along the lines involved. I mean, that's precious. You can never, ever take that back. All right, let's go. Continue. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be and why?
I wouldn't change myself.
You go, You go, girl. Tell me why.
I wouldn't. Well, like, I love myself.
And that's on period.
I love myself.
Yeah.
I wouldn't change myself. I don't know why people want to change themselves. Like I think we all need to find a way to love ourselves in a way with our flaws. Like everybody has flaws.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
And nobody wants anybody perfect. I don't want nobody perfect. Stop. You're gonna bore me. I don't want perfection. No. So I absolutely get that.
Yeah, but like sometimes physical changes, like everybody wants like small touches, you know, like especially we girls, like we want to
always,
sometimes
something.
like let's get a nose job or something. No, I mean like, and then like, oh no, like this is my face, this is my character, like so I shouldn't change it. Like, I shouldn't turn into something made, like just keep exactly.
Yeah, just be yourself.
Be yourself.
Love yourself as who you are, and it's okay. But if you want to change one or two things, it's all up to you too. But
no, I mean even though like let's say people change things, like people do plastic surgery or whatever, like. Physically, or like let's say like you feel mentally down, like you want to change yourself, it's okay. It's allowed. But me, I never wanted to change myself, well, because I mean people regret things and But I think it's...
Yeah.
I mean,
and it goes out to anybody that might be watching this. It's just that, you know what, guys? Love yourself. And if you love yourself, the next person will love you too. So just appreciate your body the way that you look. If you're unhappy about one or two things, it's okay to change it. But the love starts with you.
Definitely.
Absolutely. I love that. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
All right. So another question. What would you say to your 10-year-old self? Miss Sinanolu. By the way, if you guys hear a Sinanolu in the streets, just know that's a big surname. She's a big girl. But okay, shh. And if you hear a Sinanolu in the streets, guys, just know. Anyway, what would you say to your 10-year-old Merve Sinanolu?
Self. Okay. Well, I would say be less emotional.
Girl, how do you do that?
Well, I don't know. Like, you're just 10 years old. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I would just say, like, be less emotional, be tougher. Life is hard. Be prepared.
I love that.
Yeah.
Jeez, man, girl, so how you do this? Lovely. Okay. And just for the last question, I think this is the last one. For someone who will be watching this and admiring the relationship that we've built together and stuff and beyond, so, oh my gosh, they're so cool. I would want to be like them, or not even like them, but like I want to have a relationship that we have. Mm-hmm. What advice would you give to them?
First of all, people need to be open-minded.
Yes.
Because we have a lot of differences, right?
That's true.
I mean, you have a whole different cultural background.
Oh, yeah?
Me, I have a whole different cultural
Totally
background.
different, yeah.
I mean, our foods, everything. But then, when you accept others differences, others as they are, you know.
Yeah.
And then, like, you can have a healthy friendship in your own culture. Because in my culture, people like the variety is like is, you know, like a lot. So like if you want to have a lot of different people around, like, and keep a healthy relationship, friendship with them.
Allow yourself to connect with different people. Absolutely.
Just accept their differences. Accept them as they are.
Despite
and then
the color, the race, the culture. Let's not put this in
religion, the language.
The religion even. Oh my gosh. Can we stop talking about that? Because it's overdone, guys. Just love whoever is next to you, and if you're willing to accept them, but if not, it's fine. Also, energy counts,
you know. Exactly. And then if you want to be accepted in some society, in somewhere like where, like somewhere new, you know, like if you want to be accepted, so you have to accept first, and then like you gotta be accepted.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's
girl,
why
you're giving me 10 out of 10 answers. Yeah, I love that. Hey, all right.
I'm prepared.
Okay. Last question before we play a game. We're gonna play a little game. It's just gonna be like short, spelling bee. So I'm gonna ask her, like, because, you know, she studied English, girls, guys, and so, like...
No tough words.
No tough words, but she did her master's in English, so, I mean, are you listening to her English? So, yeah. So I'll be asking her five...
Sorry for my silly English.
No, guys,
No,
stop.
Come on.
So I'll be asking her 5 words, and she has to spell them out in English, and she will ask me 5 words in Turkish. Oh, so help me God. But anyway. So last question, friend. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I'm not that person who plans future. I'm spontaneous.
Okay.
So, guys, yesterday I asked her. I was like, "Let's go to a road trip."
Maurice yesterday on a road trip. I'm like, honey, but what about our video? She's like, let's go.
I don't even want to fly. I just want to have a road trip for a weekend.
I was so tempted.
I was so tempted.
I think we should go after this video. What do you think?
Well, for a day. maybe.
Yeah.
I don't plan my future. Because you never know. Like, God has a better plan for you.
Absolutely.
So you just go with the flow. keep the positive vibe.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and just
you
hope
will
for the
have
best.
you will have bad days.
Yeah.
Definitely.
that's true.
Sometimes you will just cry out and
I also just believe that what's meant for you will be there for you, or will be for you. Yeah.
Exactly.
So even if you see yourself as a president in 5 years, you might be
In Turkish, there's
something
a
else.
saying. I don't know if you can translate.
Okay.
Su akar yolunu bulur.
Su yakar yolunu bulur.
Su akar yolunu bulur.
Su akar yoluna bulur. It means wherever the water flows, something.
It will find the way.
Girl, I was right. Yeah. Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's cool. No, it makes sense. I love that. All right, so guys, so now, just to end our interview, we're gonna add a little game called Spelling Bee. So I will be asking her 5 English words that she has to spell out, and you will ask me in return. So we do 1, 1, 2, 2, and so forth. So I ask and you ask, okay? So the first word for you, Merve Jim, is, it's quite easy, luxury.
Luxury. All right.
Ding, 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 ding. All right, okay, your turn.
Oh, a tough one.
No, but
It's a dessert.
Tamam.
So, profiterol.
Hayır kız
Yes,
yapma. Profiterol. Profiterol.
Yeah.
Profiterol.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I have to write it in my head, okay?
Man, it was.
Yes, why would you start me off like that?
It was the toughest one.
Mm.
The rest is okay.
I shouldn't be lenient. Luxury is easy. Anyway, number 2. Your second word is spontaneous.
Wow, my
Yeah.
favorite word, but
All right.
S P O U N T E spontaneous. N O U.
Girl, you got it wrong.
Whatever.
wrong. So I get 1 point for now. You get, yeah, nothing.
Man, let me see.
No, you can't look at my stuff, girl.
Okay.
Anyway, next word is yours.
Okay. Araba.
Araba means
easy.
car in Turkish, and it is spelled as Araba. Araba.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Welcome.
That was easy. All right, next word.
Oh, you got profiterol.
I know, right? So, I mean, there's hope. The next word is exclusive.
EXCLUSIVE. Right? Okay, I got it.
You got that right, honey. Okay. Yes, so that's the third word. You asked me the next one.
I don't know.
Wait.
Alışveriş.
Alışveriş means shopping, to shop. Alışveriş. A-L-I-V-E-R-I.
Wait.
No.
Again, come again.
A-L-I-V. No, sorry. A-L-I. Alish. Say, they've got this little S with a little thing. It means
The point.
Alışveriş. V-E-R-I-S. That little S thing as well.
Yeah,
with the
okay.
Alışveriş.
Okay.
Curse now.
Okay.
Thank you. Next word is extraordinary.
Why
Extraordinary. Extraordinary.
Okay. Is extraordinary together or
extraordinary
separate?
is one word,
Really?
but extraordinary is 2.
Okay. Should I also spell extra?
Or you can just extraordinary. Yeah.
EXTRAORDI ordinary NARY.
Yes, there we go. All right, extraordinary. The last one. Okay, it's your turn actually.
It's my turn. Okay, I will go with extraordinary. Sıradan.
Sıradan. Sıradan means next in line. Guys, my
No, it's also ordinary.
Is it? Sıradan means
it's not extraordinary, but it's ordinary.
Really?
Yeah.
Sıradan. Okay. Siradan. Sıradan.
Yeah.
Öyle mi?
Yeah.
Tamam.
You got it right.
Of course. Thank you, baby.
I have a really, really long one, but I don't want to make you.
No,
say
my
it.
last one is gonna be difficult for you too.
I cannot say it either. I don't want to make you say it.
The next one is conditioner.
Okay. And like air conditioner.
Yeah, like air conditioner.
Okay. CONDITION condition. Conditioner.
Okay, I think she got it right. I wasn't paying attention, but I think she got it right. Okay, that's fine. Well done. So those are my words from me.
My condition is not okay.
All right, last word from you.
Last one.
Please don't make it too hard.
Okay. Avize.
Avize. Avize is easy. AVIZE.
Yeah.
Avize.
Yeah.
Because you know what, guys? Let me tell you about Turkish. Turkish is just like Zulu. Zulu is what you see is what you read.
Right.
That's just it. You know, avize. So it's all good. It's not easy.
Do you know what
the
does it
only
mean?
tricky thing is the yumshak G, which is the soft G, and the which is the silent I. That's the only tricky part. But Turkish is easy.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I think and the soft
and the because they've got the oohs and the Been there, done that, guys.
Like one of them is like O with points. The other one is I without points.
Without the point.
And the other one is the U with points, I think.
And apparently Turkish is one of the most hardest languages, especially like in terms of in the rankings. It's Mandarin, French, and then Turkish is also around top 5 or whatever.
It's in the same family with Japanese.
And Arabic as well.
Well, Turkish is influenced by Arabic, French, and Persian.
Yeah.
So, and recently English.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that Plaza language, like they're mixing English and Turkish a lot.
Anyway, guys, so as you know, this is my Turkish beautiful friend. And I know sometimes people think Turkish people have to be typical, traditional. No, you get the cool ass ones like my baby here. Subscribe, like, do the damn thing. Like, she just jumps straight into it. I love that. But thank you so much for coming, honey. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Pleasure. We're definitely gonna do this again soon, guys. Hopefully. I hope you guys like my video. Thank you so much once again to Rack Aesthetics, guys. Oh my gosh, you should definitely check them out. Like I said, they do everything. Their concept chair is beautiful. I will be dropping everything under my description box, as well as the cameraman, Mr. Cameraman. We see you. Salute. Thank you so much for having us as well. And thank you once again for coming here. Okay. Guys, I hope you like what you see. Like, subscribe, share, do the damn thing. Until we meet again, kings. Love you guys. Goodbye. Mwah.